Yo, what's good, Dream Hustlers? It's your man DJ Universe, and we back inside the Dream Hustle podcast. Last time, we dove into how to scale the Road to Legacy tour, right? I mean, that was a big one, but today we're diving into something deeper, something kinda like next level. So, here's the deal. AI, artificial intelligence, has changed the game completely. And one thing I've been working on, yeah, this is kind of crazy, is cloning my voice, but still keeping it 100% authentic. Yeah, I know what y'all are thinking. How do you keep it real while working with tech that literally makes a digital version of you? Trust me, we're going to break all that down today and go deep into how it works, so let's get into it. Alright, so let's talk voice cloning. This tech, man, it's wild. Like, imagine having your own digital twin, right? Made with AI. Using tools like JellyPod, I can create a version of my voice that sounds just like me. Every pause, every tone, every little detail. It's kind of like a mirror reflection, but for sound. Now, here's where it gets real. When you're juggling projects, whether it's tours, production, or content creation, time becomes your most valuable asset. Voice cloning gives you, this crazy flexibility. I can be recording, ad spots or episodic intros, maybe even entire podcasts, all without physically being in the studio. It's efficiency on another level. But see, it's not just about saving time. Voice cloning also helps keep your brand consistent. When your audience hears that same sound, that same vibe across everything you drop, it builds that connection, that trust. That's the kind of stuff that sticks. Still, though, it's not perfect. It doesn't bring the same energy, the same vibe, as when I'm right here talking to y'all straight up. It doesn't quite catch the raw emotion, the spontaneity of a real moment. That's why I use it kind of strategically, right? So, the essence of DJ Universe stays real, even with the tech in the mix. And that's just scratching the surface. And now, I know some of y'all might be thinking, isn't that fake? How can you even call that real if it's AI doing part of the work? But see, that's where we gotta shift our mindset. Authenticity. It's not about doing every single thing yourself. Nah, it's about staying true to your message and your purpose. That's what makes it real. By using AI, for real, it frees me up to focus on what actually matters. I can put my energy into making meaningful content, connecting with y'all, and pushing my vision forward. It's working smarter, not harder. And when it comes to being real, listen, it's all about the substance. If your content has heart, if it reflects what you stand for, then the way it's delivered becomes secondary. I always make sure that any AI-generated clips feel like me, authentically me. They gotta align with my vision and keep the integrity of my brand intact. But I'ma keep it 100 with y'all. Transparency is everything. I let my audience know when tech like AI's in the mix, because that's about trust, right? It's about openness. So when I use AI to, expand my reach or hit deadlines, y'all already know the passion and the purpose behind it is 100% real. And that's essential to keep things honest with your people while still evolving in this digital age where AI plays such a big role. Alright, so here's the thing, y'all. When it comes to tech, like voice cloning, we gotta ask the hard questions. Who owns your voice? Who decides what it's used for? These are real, serious concerns. For me, it's all about consent. If my voice is going to be out there, I make sure it's on my terms. No exceptions. Think about it. Our voice, it's more than just sound, right? It's identity. It's personality. It's connection. And while AI can copy the way I sound, it can't really nail, the little nuances that make it, me. That emotional depth, that rawness, it's something AI just can't do. But that's why transparency matters so much. When I use my clone voice, I'm upfront about it, every time. 'Cause honesty builds trust, and trust is everything, especially in this space. If y'all ain't real with your audience, they're gonna see right through it. And that's not the move. And let's not forget, there's rules to this. Legal rules. You gotta respect them. I stay up on everything happening in this field to make sure what I'm doing is legit. You know? Like, if you're out here using tech without understanding the boundaries, you're setting yourself up for trouble. Plain and simple. So for me, it comes down to balance. Like, balancing the innovation with the integrity. Yes, AI can push you forward and expand what's possible, but it should never replace what makes you you. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's look ahead. AI, it's gonna be a game changer for DJs, no doubt about it. Picture this. You're producing mixes or hosting shows, but you don't even have to be in the building. Like, your AI clone could literally handle that for you. Crazy, right? But here's the thing. While that opens up all kinds of next-level possibilities, it also raises a big question. How do you make sure your art still has that human touch, that soul, that connection you bring to the craft? 'Cause you know, AI don't have a soul. It's just not built like that. See? AI can manage the repetitive stuff, all those tasks that eat up your time. Whether it's creating playlists or running your streams behind the scenes, it's a tool, a powerful one. And if you use it right, it frees you up to innovate, to get creative with your sets, and just focus on connecting with your audience on a deeper level. That's its strength. But here's where it gets real. It's all about balance. Like, you can't just throw everything on autopilot and expect the same results. You feel me? The best way to use AI is to amplify your voice, not to replace it. Stay true to your roots, your values, what your audience loves you for. That's the key. And, you know, when you stay grounded, when you know who you are in this space, you'll navigate it just fine. AI, man, it's a tool. But the essence is all you. All right, Dream Hustlers, that's a wrap for today. Remember, embracing technology doesn't mean losing your authenticity. It's about enhancing your reach while staying true to your roots, to what makes you you. You know, teamwork makes the dream work, and hustle, it's the muscle that moves mountains. Never forget that. So keep hustling, keep dreaming, and most importantly, keep it real. On that note, we'll see you next time. Peace.